In this video, we're going to be doing a first drive of this Landa Technologies. It's a 12th scale, four-wheel drive scale Mercedes. You can get the truck, it comes with lights, you can get the trailer. We're going to get this out of the box, get the battery charged up, and go out and see what this thing looks like out on the trails. And with the magic of video editing, we are going to go, and just like that, we have the truck out of the box. Snuck in a little details here. So the truck looks 12th scale. It is four-wheel drive. It is a brushed motor. It does come with a 2S battery, 2-cell battery. We do have some front details here. We do have the lights. Came with this extra grille emblem. Battery goes in under the hood. In the box are a lot of these little details. So the side mirrors, the hood handles, the mirrors, snorkel, the little block off plate. You do install those, they just snap in. Corner lights just snap in. There are some additional boxes and everything back here that you can pop on. I did get a little happy with a black marker and a silver marker and add a couple little extra details to it. With the just plain brown, it was just really asking for some additional details. So just a couple little hits here and there with a marker really has already pulled a lot out. I can imagine there's a lot of folks out there that are really good at scale details on vehicles. They could really go crazy with this truck and really open it up and make it look a lot better. It does also, you can order the trailer that comes with it, and that is, you do have to assemble it on your own, and you can tell it basically is the same thing as the rear of the truck, just repeated, and you can put it all together. Only took me honestly like 5 minutes or something to screw it together. Not a big deal at all. The truck does come with this pretty basic controller, honestly pretty small as you can see compared to the size of my hand, but it works. I mean, I ended up just kind of holding it like this as I was messing with it. Has the instructions on the back as to what it is good for and how it is. It has steering trim and throttle trims. You can even turn the lights on and off with it. I mean, it's not great, but it works. It is fully proportional. It is not just a analog on off. We mentioned earlier lights here in the front. It also has provisions for lights in the rear. When you look underneath, it is a metal frame rail, just a stamped flat metal frame rail. It does have actual leaf spring suspension, both front and rear. Just kind of cool, you know, kind of adds to the realism of the truck. It is a very small sized motor up here at the front, going through a transmission and differential case here to get the power to the front and rear axles. They are a portal style axle, both front and rear, so you do have some decent ground clearance, even though this is a 12th scale truck. And the tires, very scale appearing tires and wheels, but they feel kind of soft actually, so I'm expecting that they may actually have some decent traction. The other scale details here, doors do open, and it does have a very nice interior actually. It has seats on both sides, it has steering wheel, it has a dash, and my younger son has already figured out that a standard issue G.I. Joe action figure is actually basically the exact right size to fit in there. So that is very handy if you are looking to make this even more scale. I have the little lithium ion, the 2-cell lithium ion battery charged. It goes right in underneath the hood, comes with the charger out of the box. So we are fully ready to run, except for some AAA batteries in the controller. We are getting ready. We're going to now head over to the Big Buddha's RC Ranch and give it kind of a workout, going along some of the trails. Obviously, this isn't going to be a class 2 comp crawler, at 12th scale and with all the scale hard body details that it has on it. But can we hit some trails on it? Does it look cool out there? Is it fun to drive? That's what we're about to go find out. final thoughts now on this, you know, small Unimog super scale truck. Honestly, it's done pretty well. It's done better than I expected. Tires actually had better traction than I expected, but of course I'm not putting it against any, you know, super hard crawler obstacles. But super scale, it looks good. It's kind of fun to drive out there on the crawler course, you know, all through a trail. I love the kind of scale aspect of it. It's pretty fun. The only real drawback that I saw was, of course, just the overall power of the electronics. It was some times in which reverse just wouldn't go because the truck was too heavy kind of for its own good. It didn't have enough power to truly go in reverse. Or if I got a tire down, bound up in any kind of obstacle, it wouldn't have enough power to power through it. So a full electronic swap on this kind of a truck would actually do it a lot of good just from a power delivery. Now, of course, is the drive line really up to that task of extra power? That's a good question, right? I really don't know. But if you're looking for a super scale little Mercedes, then you know, this is a decent choice right here. And it leaves a lot of room. You know, I think about an event like USTE down in Florida, which is all about super scale trucks. Like, this could be a very nice starter platform for someone who wants to make that super scale truck for USTE. You know, I could see even the courses that are out there at USTE as an example aren't really that hard from like a crawling standpoint. So if I could figure out if this thing, you know, stock electronics, will it last on 3S, it's probably just about all it would need instead of that 2S lithium ion that's in there. If I could fit a small 3S inside of there, it'd probably be just about right for a lot of those courses at USTE. It'd make it challenging, it'd be fun, it'd be super scale, all that kind of stuff. Like, it really could be pretty good. So that is it. I will leave a link down in the video description to where you can get one yourself. So thank you for watching, and goodbye.